Well, I went to the store and bought me a pork loin to stuff. I wanted to make a stuffed pork loin. When I get it home, I have 2 pieces instead of just 1, but we make it work. We'll start on one here. We're going to cut it and try to fillet it out. Cut it a little thin, even have some openings in it. But when we get through tying it together, I believe it worked out. So, as most could probably tell, this is the first time I've ever tried to make a stuffed pork loin. But I believe it works out okay. It has a few thin spots in them, but I think we'll get them filleted out here and we'll start stuffing them here in a little bit. Now we'll season them with a little bit of SPG. First we'll add provolone cheese. Now we'll sprinkle on some diced up green onions. Now we'll add a little bit of crisp bacon. And now we'll add our leaf spinach. Now we'll see if we can't roll this thing up. Hopefully it'll work out. I believe it will. Oh yeah, hey, we're moving right along. I tell you, it's gonna be good, I believe. Looks like it's a little thin on the other end from the string right now. Yeah, we'll make it though. Yeah, we'll add some more string to this. Get it all hog-tied. And give it a little fold over on that thin area and tie it off. I think that'll make it work. Snip off the little ends of that. We should be about done here in just a pair of minutes, maybe a pair of seconds. Now after we get it all tied up and wrapped up, put a little seasoning on there, a little more SPG, and we'll roll it up in saran wrap. Now this one's ready to set in the refrigerator. Okay, now we're starting on the second part, the second half of that 2-piece loin, pork loin. I sure wish that was one whole piece. I think it would have been a little bit easier for me. But like I said, we make this work. We get this and all together and get it wrapped up and rolled up in the saran wrap, and we'll place them in the refrigerator overnight. Got it rolled up, now we'll start tying it off. Well, as long as it don't come open while we have them in the smoker, I think it'll be fine. And a little more SPG on the outside before we wrap it in saran wrap. Yeah, we'll get this one wrapped up, get them in the refrigerator where they can kind of sit there and absorb that salt, pepper, and garlic until the next day. We get them out of the refrigerator the next day, unwrap them, and then we're going to add a little bit of pork rub on these. If you make one, you use whatever pork rub you want to use. And now we're going to put our meat sticks in them. I got the Mini and the Meat Stick X, which have already been programmed. And we got the smoker fired up, got a pan there for the dripping. I'll add a little bit of water to that, but we'll set them in there, and we're going to look for an internal temperature of around 145 degrees. Okay, I believe they've reached 145 degrees internal. Hey, we're going to pull them off, and I'm going to wrap them in tin foil and let them rest. And we'll pull the meat stick out. I'm going to roll this one over a little bit, and I'll leave some tin foil for the other one and roll them up together. And now we'll take them inside and let them rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. Now, that looks pretty good. I want you to see the juice that comes out of this when I slice it. Look at this. See that juice just flowing out of there. This turned out great. Hey, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope you consider subscribing.